Alright, welcome everyone to our B team. We're trying to man mode the Operation Blood-Soaked Crone. We have brought 2 experienced soldiers, 2 majors, and 2 rather inexperienced soldiers to see if we can still pull off a mission which is considered to be very difficult. We're now in the end game, pretty much. We've upgraded all of our weapons. And if we play our cards right, we should be able to finish the game pretty soon. So we're definitely at that 80% mark. 8 turns to go. We need to hack it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little sneak peek here with Harlequin. She tells us everything's fine so far. Of course, we want to take the high ground here. But before we do that, let's actually make sure that we're not triggering something. Good. We know that everything seems to be all right up to here. So that's the Icarus jump. Allows you to instantly launch you to a new position. Wow. Okay. That's wow. I mean, okay, we could theoretically simply go up here and be like, we don't care. I don't know, that seems like a very, very strong ability. Okay, and last but not least, let's move Anakin over here. So we took an aggressive first move. Let's see where the enemy is at. Good. First things first. What's our potential hack? Gain control of a random enemy for 2 turns. Well, let's wait with that. We still got it at our back. No need to overdo it. There are 2 Andromedons here, which we already know. This chimney here seems to be a little bit problematic. We can't really go up here and target and directly target them. Yeah, I don't like it. And I don't want to pull both of the packs at once, but apparently we will need to do it. However, we could also just like take a solid fight against the first pack here and leave it like that. This guy is definitely going to spot out if we're going to here, so this might be our only other form of cover. The twos here cannot just take a grenade and then continue, so if we pull it off, we need to pull it off with this sniper with this shot. We could go for positioning of the sniper up here, but I don't know if this would trigger him. There is unfortunately no other high ground that would be worth taking. Like, we could go over here, but I don't know if there's a pack in here. Chances are there could be one. So let's take our first free action to get up here. Okay, and apparently the gross jump can't be done concealed. Which makes sense if you're thinking about it, because why would Advent not notice that you're just about to jump? It has changed our situation a little bit. We could remove all of the cover, explode the car at the same time, which will deal additional bonus damage, and we should be fine then. So yeah, let's go for this, although it is going to cost us the full turn. Again, some extra explosions never hurt. I'm just surprised that this stump here is not offering cover. We could go up to here and we'll probably not trigger anything else. Good. 40% crit chance. Might as well be able to kill him. This here is likewise a good chance to kill him. I am just thinking, we do have 2 shots for free here. So wait a second, if we can kill the Andromedon, then we might be able to shut it down. And a shutdown would be more advisable at the moment. So this here could be... If that one is hitting, we don't need a Mimic Beacon. I am holding on to our X and all of the nice extra abilities at the moment. Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more damage, to be honest, but I think we're still going to be fine. Not enough damage. No, we will need the Mimic Beacon. Although we do have Implacable, we will still need the Mimic Beacon. And the reason why we need the Mimic Beacon is we can't just... oh, that's nice. We can't just let the suit run rampage. I should have taken the shot first, because now we would have been able to stun it. But yeah, my bad. Let's throw the Mimic Beacon like back here. Which will not block any of our ways, because he's just leaving the trail up to here. And we're going to be fine. Don't want to pull anything else, so end of the turn. Just out of interest, if we could control him, that's a 50-50. If we could control him, that would increase our squad to 5 persons this turn. That's not a bad idea. So here's the thing. Let's give him threat assessment, because we will pull the next pack this turn. We don't have that many rounds left over, and I'm taking the risk of getting us another tank. That's of course not what we wanted to see. Yeah, we can't just attack with 2 guys. That's not going to be meaningful. We can't just attack. That would just waste a Mimic Beacon, which I do not want. So yeah, effectively it has taken us another turn to kill this guy. Maybe, no. I was just thinking maybe we could have gone for another control, but no, didn't work out. Okay, so I guess let us pull the next pack. Wow, this panic ability is like extremely strong. God damn. Wow. 2 crowd controls with a panic ability. Saiken, how often did you reload before getting that far? Exactly 0 times, because we're playing Ironman. I can't even reload, and between 10 and 100 people are watching me during the game time, so there is no room for reloading. There is no room for reloading. And by the way, Nitro, just realized you have joined a little bit earlier. I haven't welcomed you earlier. Welcome to the chat, man. Good. These 2 have lost their action, so we're fighting against 3 for this turn. I guess Latouche is going to be the one to Mimic Beacon in case we need a Mimic Beacon. I'm not convinced that we do. What's the game plan? Let me think about it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We could get a nice little face-off if we so desire. And if we would run up a little bit further, like to here for instance, we could shred him. The question is who would then use the Mimic Beacon. Probably it would be her. I'm just thinking, if we can shred him, he'll lose a lot of his armor. He can take a hit, so then we can face off. He would probably die with the face off and the hit. We just haven't killed him then. But we do have an X, so yeah, maybe that works out. It is a risky plan, though. Ah, okay. By reload, I mean restarting due to bad arrows. Two times. Our first two runs were not successful. So the first one we made it until magnetic weapons and the armor upgrade, plated armor. The second one we made it nearly to plasma, and this one we made it through. It was more a learning exercise, to be honest, because if I would have done it correctly from the get-go, we wouldn't have had any issues in the first place. So more often than not, it's not the game that's too hard. It's just me playing too bad. That's the attitude. If we can kill both of them, by the way, we would be set. Like this here, by the way, is a nice little 4 to 7. Also shreds. The X would do additional damage. That's not bad either. I wanted to conserve his action, but I just saw he doesn't have haywire left over, so we can just move up and try to kill the mutant. 71%, and he would start to burn. This here would also be an option, because we would bring him down pretty low. Is the mutant going to die with 2 pistol shots? That's the question. No, he's not. But we can kill the mutant with the axe. Good. I have a plan set up. Let's try to kill this guy. So we could kill him in one shot. We just need 50% chance. And we do have a high chance to crit, so it's even effectively higher than 50%. So let's take the pistol. Nice one. Nice little crit. And let's face off. Come on. Good job. Good job. Good job. I keep repeating myself, but good job, man. So this guy can't reach us here, which means we are in a good position. And I don't give a fuck about the sector, by the way. Like he's not even there at this point in the game. We could save our throwing axe and we could just kill the mutant here. Plus the other one would be injured. And yeah, everything would work out super good. Let's barely on the edge, but I think he can't reach us. So here we go. It's a risky move, but I think he can't reach us. Nice one. We shredded the other mutant. They're still feared, panicked, so they're not going to do anything. And yeah, there we go. Hello. 2 Archons. OM. 3 Archons. OMFG. Luckily, we have saved our Mimic beacons until now. Blade Storm. Good hit. Come on, stun him. No, no stun. Good. Okie dokie. Okay dokie. So this turn, oh nice, we could hit a lot of them with the acid grenade. That would be just very, very good, and we're probably going to do that. But first of all, we're going to do some dirty tricks. So what are the dirty tricks, Syken? We are going to take over control of one of these gentlemen. But I don't want to have the bad ones, so let's try to kill the bad ones first, which will then automatically give us the control of the good ones. We can't move him, so he will take control of one of them. She could throw an axe and take a kill. But afterwards we need her for the Mimic Beacon. Does anyone remember how many guys we were facing? I just don't want to pull another pack. So we had to kill 2 here. I think it was 13. We had to kill two here. We had another pack of 2. Then there was the pack of 3. So that's 2, 4, 7. And this is a pack of 4, 11, 13. Fuck, there's a last pack. It would be nice to go here and throw the axe into this mutant, but it's too dangerous to pull yet another pack. So we're probably going to stay back. Let's see if we can kill the mutant anyways. It's a 70% chance. Let's go. Good job. That was the correct decision. So we need to use her. We still haven't triggered this rage strike. I need to test it definitely. I want to know if it's a free action or not. So far I haven't seen if it's a free action. Good, we can kill him. Pretty easy. And we will probably use the grenade. Yeah, okay, so let's go and kill the Andromedon next. Rage Strike is a free action? Are you sure? Yeah, let's still keep it for now. If it's a free action, then this would be great. It would be awesome, and it would be definitely a reason to give her the suit to her. Yeah, free action. Okay, cool, that's good. But currently, I don't want to run through all of the acid shit just to get here, because that will also shred armor, and we don't want to have a shredded armor. No, 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 no. Good. We still have enough actions left over, so I feel, with the exception of the Sected, who is a little bit of the bad option here, we can now do the dirty tricks that Syken was speaking about earlier. Gain control of a random enemy. Let's see whom we're getting. Let's please get the gatekeeper. Gatekeeper, gatekeeper, gatekeeper. You shitting me? Yeah, so apparently we got the last pack. We also know where the last pack is at, so congratulations, Syken. You just triggered the last pack. But you do have an admin officer, which is pretty nice, so I'm not going to lie. He can run in here and still toss a couple of grenades, and yeah, he can one-on-one with the stun lancer, if they so desire. Good, which means all of these guys are going to be free, and we can also now move more or less freely. We're going to move over here. And we're preparing the eyeball of doom for its final destination. It's gonna go to the grave pretty soon. Yep, flip flop. There you go. So we can either heal up or kill that sector with a high chance, so there is not going to be any follow-up. He doesn't have Guardian, so there is no point in just staying here. If we're Mimic Beaconing, we're going to take... No, he will be ready as well, so that's problematic. If we move up to here, if it's really a free action, then we'll get another action afterwards because we have Blade Storm. Yeah, let's just go over here. There's no disadvantage. We have triggered everything. Wow, that's really good. It offers a lot of mobility now that I think about it. And it can be used often. Cool. Really good ability. So we can Mimic Beacon, and these guys will focus on the Mimic Beacon. He'll get an extra hit. Maybe if we're lucky, we're stunning it even. Which means they will focus their attention on him. And the Sectoid is dead. We now have Implacable, which is perfect. So we're just repositioning into a better position. And let's put the Mimic Beacon here. So everyone needs to pass by her, and we'll get free bonus attacks. Good morning, Marcella. Greetings. Have I built the Archon suit? Yes, and it is great. It's just so good. Unbelievably good. Missed. Not cool. Don't one-shot it. Don't you one-shot it. Okay, cool. Yep, now it's gone. Well, buddy, you gotta hit some. Yeah, untouchable, bitch. Stun, 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 burning. Burning is good. Okay, he just one-shotted him. Wow. Guys, so many hit points. So many hit points. I don't even know where to start. We need to keep her alive and in the middle of the pack. This guy is already burning, so I might as well take him and maybe even take him down. Come on. Wow, nice. Good job, Anakin. Well done. Implacable, we can use it later to reposition. So we have one more Mimic Beacon, which we're definitely going to use this turn. First things first, though, I think we're going to fully focus on the eyeball. RIP Officer turn 3, turn 4. Turn 3, never forget. So the blue screen rounds deal just so much damage against him. It would be a waste not to go for it. Problem is, I mean, this one here could be a more or less secure kill. We could go here, then kind of kill him. We'll get a free attack off of him. But that will still leave 3 of the guys open. And the Mimic Beacon, wow, that's dangerous, but I don't have a better idea at the moment, that's the problem. Go up to here, take a shotgun shot down there. No, probably not the best idea. I think moving to here might be a good one. And then we're just placing the Mimic Beacon inside, so everyone needs to pass by her. Or we're just standing here, literally here, and taking this shot, which I think we're going to do. So if she kills it, that's going to be untouchable. So 1, yeah, nice one. Immunity for 1 hit. So question, are we trying to kill another Archon, or are we going for the eyeball next? How do we feel about it? Like this here is 3 in minimum, and another 8, that's 11, and he seems to have much more hit points. Hey, Moisen, welcome. No, we can't kill the Archon, so might as well use all of our resources to soften up the eyeball, because next turn that's going to be the main problem. We need to kill it. Okay, so the stun lance is back there, right? Right. The tooth just needs to be not a good target, and then everything should turn out to be perfect. Good. If everyone follows the Mimic Beacon, then they'll get bonus hits. Acid burn. Another acid burn. And another acid burn. The damage is piling up, I like it. Damn. Why is she missing always? Always. Good, so we're going to take one hit. Latus, take one for the team, please. Yep, there you go. Good. At least you learned how to hit them. Good. See, that is exactly why I wanted to start hitting it this turn. To make sure that we can kill, that we can definitely kill it this turn here. Eyeball is the main target. Nice little extra damage. So Kotov here is going to end up in the open to motivate him to come for her. Shit, he dodged. I am forced to move up because we will need to take the hack next round. But we can give Kotov a threat assessment. Which will give her one free attack. Does Bladestorm have the Overwatch penalty? Apparently it does, elsewise she would have hit much more often. Untouchable bitch. Shit, we can see a stun lancer, but we need to take the hack, so... Nope. No enemy protocol for us. Come on, Latus. Good job, buddy.
Taken care of. Toss me some ammo.
Wechsle Position. Den hol ich mir.
Nice one, guys. See, the rookie still made it out alive.
Are down and the area is secure.
And we even got the mission.
Mission accomplished.
Wow, but Archon, Gatekeeper plus 3 Archons. Just imagine how many hit points we were talking about. 28 hit points for an Archon, right? So we're talking about 84 hit points only on the Archons, and they're hard to hit. Then we have the Gatekeeper with 30 hit points and 7 armor. So that's even on top of it. Such a hardcore pack. Can I show my Ranger builds? Yeah, sure. Is Reaper better than Rapid Fire? Debatable. I am having a hard time using Reaper so far, so I wish I could tell you like Reaper's the shit, you should definitely go for it, but so far it didn't work out that well, so I think I will go back for Rapid Fire more often. And now that you talk about it, I wanted to go for Rapid Fire on Nitro anyways, because Nitro does have serial, so we're better off with that. Good. Nice one, by the way. 23 days. I need to get someone the Med Bay, and look at that. We got another two further repeaters and advanced conditioning. So that's good. Plus another engineer, whom we can directly use to now take the role of our nurse. Good. And whilst we are at it, I would want to get Nitro. I think Nitro Yatak is the Ranger. Yeah, Nitro. I want to reskill him. I can go over the skills of the Rangers real quick, and I can tell you how I would skill them now. Nitro is an exception because Nitro does have serial, so we're going to skill him a little bit different than the other Rangers. But this here was the Ranger that you've just seen in action. So in terms of her abilities, I'm running with superior speed, which really helps out. And we're currently have spec'd the whole left side. Now it is debatable. I was dropping Phantom because in the 4-man run, you are just not having the luxury of having a scout. So that ability is not as useful as in 6-man runs. But 2 main damage on your weapon is pretty significant. Shadow Step definitely, in my opinion, still better than Shadow Strike, even if you're skilling Phantom, because more often than not, you can ignore suppressions, you can ignore Overwatch fire and reaction shots, just plain out an extremely strong ability. Run and gun, which you have just seen, makes absolutely sense. Again, same reason for not taking conceal, because we want to be mobile and we want to work with our ranger. Bladestorm, just to get these extra attacks off. You've seen how aggressively I positioned her. It didn't really work out in the last mission, but it is okay overall. Untouchable for the situations where you know that you're going to take one hit because you're in the open and you're the easiest target to hit. And so far, we always went with Reaper. I must confess, though, that I'm not super excited about Reaper, especially in the end game, because you're seldom having the option to completely run through all of them. So I'm probably going to go for rapid shots. You will see that here on him, we had skilled him completely on the right-hand side for the 4-man run. But both of the other Rangers, she's identically skilled. I'm pretty certainly going to go for rapid fire on both cases. Or maybe on her case, rapid fire, and on her case, Reaper, just to see how the difference plays out. So we can switch it up a little bit. Good. Very good. Let's stop by the black market and see if we can buy something. At this stage in the game, Intel is becoming less and less useful, but there are a couple of good things that we could theoretically buy. Nope, we can't, so let's continue making contact. Again, we always want to have one of the facilities at our disposal to fight the Avatar Progress. And perfect, that's what I wanted to do next, the defense matrix. We're going for, we don't need any of these, we're going for the gatekeeper next, because that will give us the highest psi amp. So we're ignoring the advanced one, we're going for the perfect one first. In terms of facilities, most of the build here looks like a mess. You could have done that much better, but we were forced to build as fast as we can. So let's empty this cage here real quick, and we're speeding this one up. That's the last thing that we probably will build. I don't need anything else. But defense matrix is really, really nice to have. Cool, that's not even bad because we're getting additional corpses. And that's a pretty good event for us. And additional corpses means more options for mimic beacons. So we got elite officers. So this time we're trying to go for the Skulljack, Shieldbearer, Andromedons, Sectopods. These two are the strong ones. Heavy mechs are also strong, and a couple of Archons. We have Archons, we have mutants, so we're taking both of the suits with us. And Sectopod Andromedon will force us to take EMP bombs. If deep cover would proc like a free action at the end of every turn, would you prefer to untouchable, you mean? That's a good question. That would pretty much depend on your play style. If it would work like that, I could imagine a ranger like a one who's standing in high cover and maybe using rifles and rapid shot and having death from above. On such a build, I would definitely prefer it because you would always be in full cover. But otherwise, I would still take untouchable because it's a really strong ability. Okay, our team from the last mission is not fit for another mission. Question is... No, this time we're taking a real team here. I want to do it right this turn. So small shit is... And as our beloved specialist, Anakin is still lightly wounded. So we're taking Matt, who is going to be our serial killer. Matt Damon. And he already had the skull jack, so he's perfectly equipped for the case. Works like a charm. Make armor available, yes please. Rage suit, because there will be mutants. Make weapons available, yes please. Let's give her a Mimic Beacon. And the Fusion X. Flamethrowers are super bad. We were not lucky with our heavy weapons here. Like the Shredder gun is cool, but that's probably the only thing that's really good. Anyways, let's try it because we haven't used it so far. Good, small chill. That one against the Sectopod. Done deal. Couple of normal grenades. Yeah, I think we're going to be going with this one. And sniper armor. Yeah, pretty much good. I like it. The only disadvantage having him on the sniper, having the armor on the sniper, is that the Archons are not pissing their pants automatically. So it's debatable to put it to someone in the front line, but I like the beam effect too much. I like beaming yourselves up to a high ground position will be awesome. Good. We got all of the weapons. Yes, 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 yes. And his aim skill now is finally good as well. Here's the Shadow Keeper, perfect, blue screen rounds, Icarus armor. Yeah, here we go, guys. 3 Mimic Beacons. It's happening. What class do I like for the Viper suit? If you personally ask me, I really like the Viper suit on our Ranger, because the grappling hook has a pretty high mobility. The freezing pulse is super good as an additional crowd control. So I really like it. And grabbing someone to your position is also good. So probably the Ranger. Welcome everyone to Operation Doom Hound. It is time for another supply mission. I was just asked about the Viper